Hello, I'm Joanne Bender, the South African wine lady, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the wine industry in general in South Africa. South Africans have been making wine since the late 1600s. Jan van Riebeck was their Christopher Columbus, so to speak, and landed in the Cape of Good Hope on a spice route going around the Cape. He was a Dutch settler and he settled there in the 1600s. Simon van der Stel is the first well-known person to make wine. He settled and planted vines in a place in Cape Town, which is now known as Constantia. There is a Constantia wine region, but there's also Klein Constantia is the name of the farm, best known for its Vinde Constance, which is a sweeter wine made out of Muscat grapes. And Simon van der Stel imported Chenin Blanc, he imported the Muscat, he imported Semillon, French grapes, way back in the 1600s. Then another sort of milestone for the South African wine industry is in 1925 when a professor at the University of Stellenbosch wanted to make a grape varietal that was a little more robust than Pinot Noir. If you know about Pinot Noir grapes, you know they can be a little bit finicky. Their skins are quite thin. So he wanted to take that grape, the Pinot Noir, and he crossed it in a hybrid kind of situation with a Hermitage, or otherwise known as Cinsault grape. And that hybrid became known as Pinotage, which is the grape that was created in South Africa, and South Africa is quite well known for. Now, Pinotage is a little bit of a controversy when it comes to wine lovers. Not everyone likes a Pinotage. It can be made quite poorly. It could be treated very roughly, and it gets to be very much on the coffee side or on the smoky side. Some people I've even heard talk about having a paint smell or a rusty nail smell or taste to the wine. But there are also some very nice Pinotages out there. Then, of course, not much interaction was had between South Africa and the rest of the world for most of the 20th century, including the wine industry, because of apartheid. But once apartheid ended in 1994 with the election of Nelson Mandela, the whole world opened up to the industry. And now winemakers in South Africa go and visit other countries and go for harvests and learn and share knowledge. Winemakers from other countries come to South Africa and do the same. There's pretty much most of the grapes that you hear about in other parts of the world are grown in South Africa. Chenin Blanc, of course, is very well-known white grape in South Africa. Pinotage, of course, the red grape. Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, on the white side, but Semillon, Grenache Blanc is being grown and used there. Then there's all kinds of red wine, of course, Sauvignon Blanc, Syrah, Cinsault. Cinsault used to be largely a blending grape in South Africa. It was hugely planted as a blending grape in the early 1900s. Now it's coming back again as a single varietal, and there's a lot of the guys in the Swartland who are making single varietal Cinsault. So really it has something for everyone. In terms of the wine regions, there's 9 main wine regions in South Africa, but there's lots of climates and sub-wards within those. Within those regions, you'll go anywhere from the hot climate of the Swartland and Wellington, known for Syrah, Cinsault, Chenin Blanc, a lot of Chenin Blanc grown there. The newer region of the Hemel and Oude, which is a cooler region, getting the breeze from the ocean. They're doing some beautiful Pinot Noirs there and Chardonnays. Of course, Elgin, which is also getting the sea breeze, doing some great Sauvignon Blancs there, as well as Chardonnays and Pinot Noirs. Franschhoek and Stellenbosch, beautiful Cabernet Sauvignon. So South Africa really is on the up and coming one of the up and coming wine markets in the world, or winemaking areas in the world. So I'd love to have you come and visit with me one day with the South African wine lady. That's all for now. Bye-bye.